can tell you're acting.
What's good, Cedars?
Welcome back to yet another episode of
Cedar News.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired from track.
I don't do any sports in the spring, but let's take a look at all the sports that are going on this week.
Back at it again. Cedars Sports Show. Hey y'all, welcome back. We're your hosts. Oh man, no. wait, come back. Yo, I'm sorry. Get your butt back over there. Hey y'all, welcome back. We're your hosts, Lily
and Rose. This week we only have a couple games to talk about. Would you like to tell them what we got on Monday?
Well, let me think about it. Sure, why not? On Monday, the track team will be playing against Warwick at 4 p.m., so keep that noted. The girls softball team will be playing away against Reading High at 4:15 p.m. And last but not least, the boys baseball team will be competing against Cedar Crest at their home field, also at 4:15 p.m.
On Tuesday, the boys volleyball team will be playing away against Everett High School, starting with JV at 6 p.m. and varsity at 7 p.m. On Wednesday, the boys baseball team will be playing here at home at 4:15 against Eastern Leb County, with varsity on the lower field and JV on the upper field. The tennis team will be playing away against Lampeter Strasburg High School at 4, and the girls softball team will be going away against Eastern Leb County at 4:15.
Last but not least, on Thursday, the boys baseball team will be playing away against Anvil Cleona at 4:15. Booyah!
Get in the camera, Harvey.
I don't want to do this, man. Yeah, bro, we're done.
Come on.
No, bro, we're done.
Recording, and 1, 2, 3, action!
Bro, I hate when my teachers don't grade my work.
Me too, but let's take a look at what everyone else thinks.
Good morning, LHS. This video is oriented towards grading. How do you think you could improve at grading, and what do you think students can improve in terms of late work?
In terms of late work, the best thing you can do is just submit it the right way. And as far as grading, it's just try to do a little bit every day.
Typically, I take off points for late assignments unless the student has like a school excuse or they're on vacation or a parent has contacted me or admin let me know.
Alright, so tell me, why do you submit your work late?
If I would ever submit work late because I have to help out around the house, maybe watch a sibling, or maybe even if I end up having to leave and go somewhere.
Probably just forgetting sometimes, definitely, and also just not being at school, being absent. Yeah, those are probably the only reasons for me, at least.
Alright, how do you feel when teachers don't grade your work when it's late?
It depends on how long it takes them to grade it. Like, I like to try to give them like a week and a half, because then again, it was my fault. I got it in late. So it's not really like they don't have to grade it right away, but if it's like 3 weeks later and it's still ungraded, then I kind of get, well, I think it should happen then, by then.
It doesn't really bother me that much. Unless they already put a 0 in for it, then I think they should grade it. But if my grades are already good, it doesn't really matter. But yeah.
How do you think teachers could improve at grading in general?
You know, some assignments where, maybe something is more opinion-based of a question.
Yes.
And so it doesn't have, like, maybe like the plot of a story. I don't think there should be graded questions like that. Because, if one person says it's this, but the answer key says something else, and you get marked wrong, when it's really like an opinion question. Other than that, there's nothing really, I can't think of any ways that they would have to improve it.
You call these things chips instead of crispity, crunchy, munchy, cracker jack, snacker, nibbler, snap and crack, pop, Westerpool, Chestershire, Queen's lovely jubbly delights. That's rather a bit cringe, innit, bruv?
Just do it just grade work when they say to. Yeah, when they say they're going to. Yeah.
Yo, Eddie, did you get a chance to watch a musical?
Yeah, I did. It was great.
Let's take a chance to see what other teachers thought about it.
We saw the play and you should have too. Today we're going to figure out what people's favorite part of the musical was and what's their favorite character. What was yours?
My favorite character was Gleb, and also shout out to Colin for when.
Okay. I'm here with
Manuel Martinez.
L2 Thorough.
Ethan Citizen.
Z.
Aaron Prince.
Dr. Graven. Mrs. Stone.
Colin Johnson.
McKenna.
Abdriel.
Marcus Darden.
Karma.
Mr. Malfronte.
Oh, Mr. Caro.
Kara.
Mr. Namoli.
Lucas.
Adianis.
Malin.
Cyrus.
And what's your favorite actor, scene, and character from the musical?
Probably when Glam's about to shoot anesthesia.
My favorite scene was like the big fight scene. That one. And my favorite character is Marcus Darden.
Oh, what's your favorite character?
Marcus Darden.
My favorite part of the musical was the first part of Once in December, and my favorite character is Dimitri.
My favorite part was when Gabe kissed Savannah Ham, and my favorite person is Gabe, obviously.
My favorite part in the musical is just the production and Dimitri, played by Gabe.
All of it and all of them.
My favorite part in the musical was definitely the train ride. That was very realistic. And I'd have to say Savannah Hershey did a wonderful job.
So you're telling me this isn't you right here?
This is not me. Contrary to popular belief, I am not Vlad. I did not play Vlad in the musical. Lucas did a much better job than I ever would have done. And I'm a little bit offended because they made Vlad look so old that everybody automatically thought Vlad was me.
I think my favorite part was the drunk scene. Like, you know, that whole little thing, you know, that John was fun. Word.
My favorite actor scene would be Act 2 because of the musical. Those musical numbers are my favorite. They're so upbeat, like whenever you go into Paris, so good. And my favorite character is Gleb. No, there's no biased things, probably is, but I love Gleb.
I liked Act 2. Just, they had great songs. Quartet of the Ballet was so good. And I heart Gleb. So good.
I'd say my favorite act is 2. My favorite scene would Close the Door with Dowager Empress. I think honestly that's one of my favorite songs. Maybe Quartet, honestly. And one of my favorite characters would definitely be
That man must be right now.
Vlad. He's one of the more comedic characters in the show.
I think my favorite act is definitely Act 2. I love Paris and Land of Yesterday and all of those. I think they're really fun. And my favorite character, I think, is Lily, played by Lindsay.
I think I enjoyed My Petersburg, the song. That was pretty fantastic. And that'd be Dimitri's part. Hopped all around the stage. The man has hops.
My favorite character was Anastasia, and my favorite part was when Anastasia was dancing with her family.
Towards the end, where it's up to a mystery to figure out if Anastasia was real or not, or how the events unfolded. Favorite character is going to have to be, I forgot, was it Dimitri? Gabriel, who played him? That's my favorite character.
My favorite character has to be Dimitri, and my favorite part has to be, we'll go from there, which is the train scene.
My favorite part had to be like when Lily and it was her boyfriend, right?
Vlad.
Vlad, that's his name. Okay, so when they were like dancing in the backyard, because she was like, "I love you," and he was like, "You do?" And my favorite character has to be Lily.
I think Stay I Pray You was one of my favorite parts to see and like to be in.
Favorite character?
Favorite character, Dimitri.
My favorite part of the musical? I don't know. I just like enjoy the musical as a whole, I guess. My favorite character though is definitely Dimitri, because like
Because I'm young Dimitri. Yeah, he's the younger version.
Oh, I don't have a favorite character. My favorite character is the ensemble. I love the collection of all the characters together on stage at once. It's really exciting. And my favorite part of the musical is probably the whole opening sequence from the waltz through the river in St. Petersburg. It's really exciting and gets the audience engaged.
Is this your favorite musical you have directed so far?
No, it's like asking me to pick between two. I don't have a favorite. I love them all, but this one was special, for sure.
Those are some pretty cool acts and people. If you can't get enough of the play, go watch the documentary on WLHS TV on YouTube.
Get out of here!
If you haven't seen it already, you should take some time to watch the documentary. It tells a great story.
You know what else tells a great story? AI.
That's debatable.
Well, let's check out the next installment in Gabe's AI story.
One sunny morning, as Quandale Dingle was chasing butterflies with his animal friends, he heard a rumble in the bushes. Suddenly, a group of gangsters emerged, wearing flashy chains and sunglasses, looking more out of place in the woods than a penguin in the desert. "Hey, what do we have here?" one of them exclaimed, eyeing Quandale with curiosity. Quandale, not quite understanding the situation, blinked in confusion. The gangsters saw an opportunity and quickly hatched a plan. "You're coming with us, kid," they declared, scooping Quandale up and whisking him away before he could even protest. As they ventured deeper into the city, Quandale found himself surrounded by towering buildings and blaring horns. Gone were the peaceful chirps of birds and rustling leaves. Now, it was the honking of cars and the shouts of people that filled the air. Arriving at their destination, Quandale was introduced to the gang's headquarters, which turned out to be a rundown apartment in the infamous O Block. The gangsters, with their gold chains glinting in the dim light, welcomed Quandale as their newest member. At first, Quandale felt like a fish out of water, or more accurately, like a deer in a concrete jungle. But soon, he found himself bonding with his unexpected companions. Despite their tough exterior, the gangsters had hearts of gold, or at least silver, and treated Quandale like family. They taught him their ways, from tagging walls with graffiti to beatboxing competitions in the alleyways. Quandale's animal friends would have been astonished to see him now, spinning rhymes with the best of them and dodging police patrols like a pro. But even in the midst of this new adventure, Quandale couldn't shake the longing for his old life in the woods. So, one day, he gathered his newfound friends and convinced them to join him on a daring escape. With the agility of a fox and the stealth of an owl, they slipped past the guards and vanished into the night together. They journeyed back to the woods, where Quandale was greeted with open arms by his animal friends. As they sat around a campfire, sharing stories of their adventures, Quandale realized that home wasn't just a place, but the friends you make along the way, whether they have wings, fur, or a penchant for wearing oversized sunglasses. And so, Quandale and his unlikely band of companions lived happily ever after, proving that even in the wildest of tales, friendship conquers all.
And finally, now that we're talking.
Well, not for long.
Oh yeah, I forgot about trivia.
Let's take it to Emily for our favorite segment.
Trivia.
Welcome back to this week's trivia.
This is another question for all seminars. This week, you'll be using the clues on the screen to identify the movie. Don't forget to have your seminar teacher send a message to Miss Rodriguez.
Good luck, Oaks. Cedars.
Well, that about covers this week's information.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on
Cedar News.